Okay, so what do we have to say about this?
It's a very short map. No tomes and no grims. It's a popular map if you want to try and dip your toe into Cat for the first time.
Yes, and as with every map without a grimoire, that means every player can get rid themselves of a Lichbone. The recommendation of trinkets remain pretty much the same, except that people can be more liberal.
Yep.
Since they have one more slot.
It has 5 chests, so if you bring a luck stone to this map, then you're a bit of a cunt, quite frankly. Because it's completely and utterly pointless.
Upwardly strike, but must you flail so?
Wait up, guys. Us. Kruber is back at the start. The Grim loves to rush things and murder things.
Deal.
My excuse is I'm not an asshole elf, but I feel obliged to follow him to to help him out.
Yeah.
It's peer pressure.
Well, really, it's so you want to try and get some kills, because otherwise Grim's going to murder everything.
Well, he's not on bolt this time, so I might have a chance.
Yeah. Not.
Then again, he's got the foundation, so maybe not.
Yeah.
I am on 130 ping, which is the highest in this group, and yeah,
Gas behind
it
us.
somewhat limits my capability as well with the fact that I'm constantly talking and just distracting myself.
Yeah.
There's poison on the wind. Poison rat!
Oh. Didn't stop it throwing.
I'll take you with me, Ratkin.
Yeah.
Being
There's not
disgusting.
item drops in this room. There's not a lot.
Found ammunition for you lot.
It's generally one there, there.
Ah, that potion's not
Level I'm 881.
Hear it beating heart.
You have your ways, spellcaster, I'll give you that. This is the door.
Almost a hint of finesse in that kill.
So Grim, ogre triggers on this map?
There are a few. We could have already had one before the exit of the first bot.
Yep.
But like I've mentioned, there's only one slot for a boss event on this map, so you fairly often do not get one at all.
Yeah.
Like that. A challenge at last.
Since even that single slot can still roll nothing.
Right, now on this map a lot of people like to stand in corners, which is horrible.
I generally recommend to stand on these middle things. Obviously though on the opposite side, since this one has this thing here.
Yeah.
Which not many rats do come from, but sometimes.
Yep. Generally this
The
is
other
the
one does
safest
not have that.
place. But stand back because there's rats are going to fall down there. But you can easily squeeze around to get angles on any special spawns.
And in my case here, I can have used the fact that they drop with facing the opposite way to get free backstabbery. And trade hits because of lag, yes.
Yeah.
In general, any sort of holdout location where you box into a corner with nowhere to go is a bad idea, because one gas or a storm vermin blocking you in and it can be game over.
Yeah.
You want somewhere to sort of evacuate
Luck is nothing to be proud
Yep.
of.
or move just to the side.
Yeah, this spot is good because it leaves you enough space to move out of it if things get hectic.
Now, as soon as the door's down, a lot of people like to rush off. I like to just stay and clear up.
Yeah, same. I'm also not so much in a hurry usually.
Master coming from the right.
Yeah.
Not all cruelties are equal, even amongst vermin.
You can jump over the door before it is completely down.
Yeah. So Grim's doing exactly what I
Told not
said
to.
not to do. Because normally if you get like a couple of people waiting, a couple of people up front, you might get split up. Or if it's one person, you're going to spawn in a special, etc, etc. No, with this group, like,
Yeah, with this group,
we're
we
fine.
are slowing down quite a bit from what we could
Yeah.
do since we are describing everything, but we could
Yeah.
be holding a much higher pace than this.
Yeah, we could like just chug through all the maps, then
Not a good sign. Stand well back.
it's not really
I
the
do
point
expect
of
it to
this.
start happening a bit once we
Yeah,
done
you
a
sound
few of
like
them.
place up.
Since
real estate agents selling those maps.
Yeah. This one, remarkably rooming. South-facing windows, only a couple of storm vermin. Got it. Probably from behind. If not, could be from up there.
Some lumber fits brew. For desperate times only.
Glorious shot.
So this is the other common ogre spawn, this room,
Yep.
but it's pretty easy because there's so much space to move around.
Yeah.
Fire's turn against me. You've proved your worth this day, Saltfire.
Throwing bomb. A bomb.
looks like we got the latest spawn possible for boss event with a patrol this
Oh,
time.
is that a patrol?
Yes, it always goes on the left, so going on the right side here is an easy way to avoid it.
Quite often, there's an item in this box, just like that.
Yeah, I never knew about that. Blew my mind.
Yep, you can
And
ping,
an
you
item
can ping
spawn there.
things like that, or anything through the box or through the chest. See if it's there and make it easier to see.
So a lot of the time we'll pass through
I can smell them.
spawn point, but I'll be spamming like my ping key to see if there's anything there. See if it's actually worth going down. Well, this area is pretty much the same as before. Avoid the corners. A lot of people like to do it on this, but it's horrible. Because on any kind of slope, up or down, rats get a faster attack animation.
And they can hide in the waterfall.
Yeah.
Gonna.
I might not even be able to hit that. Okay, I can. But sometimes you can't hit rats in the water, which is horrible. Because water stops bullets, apparently.
Actually, it does in real life as well. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Like under something like half a meter of water will stop like a high-power rifle
Yeah.
shot.
If you look up there, that's one of the special spawns. So if you hear a special, and it's not coming in front of you, it's probably spawning up there.
We're making quite sparse use of our supplies, since we obviously
Yeah.
do not need them per se, but you obviously can make quite good use of strength potions and bombs and whatnot during those events.
Yeah.
That's
You'll
required.
find a lot of the time we don't use half our stuff.
Well, it's kind of good to show that you can do all these things without supplies as well.
Yeah.
You don't need them.
Like, generally we're keeping strengths and speeds as like oh shit situation type thing. So if things do go tits up, rush intervention, guys.
Probably not actually intervention, but mindful of the positioning anyway.
Too much magic. That stench. Storm vermin. Get this thing.
Getting close.
Did I just go through the wall there?
I need to rally.
Yeah, I can just walk through the wall here. That's
What?
interesting.
Care them.
And
Ow.
I fell through the map. Goodbye. Go on without me. I've gone to see my people.
My people need me.
That's exactly what this video needed. The
Yeah.
glitch. It is quite useless though. You're not going to be skipping anything on the map with this. It says a very great way of committing Sudoku though.
Look out, strangler.
Ooh, right behind us.
Yep.
Rat's dead and gone.
Gas rat. Keep up. Gas rat. Leave alone.
Taste you. There's our transport.
Yep.
It's usually not
Sweet,
that
thank you
exciting at
very
the
much.
end.
Where did Grim spawn anyway? That's quite amusing.
Yes, at the last spot of that map, you will always respawn somewhat further back, since
I think he's
there's no
respawned
further
in the
spawn to
Skaven realm.
Chucking bomb. Enjoy. Even one eye throws better. Well, we can't all be elves, can we?
You only get the bomb banter lines off of normal bombs, not incendiary bombs. All fun and games. Hey, Gvist.
Wizard's Tower. That'll be interesting.
Yep. So on this, we're going to do the Trials Unlock first part, which should be interesting.
And you have to do the first part of the Trials Unlock, or the second part, the statue won't stick to the ground, it'll just fall on the floor. The host, at least, has to have done the first stage.
Yeah.
He also has to have done it on the difficulty you're trying to do the second part on,
Yeah.
or higher. Obviously, if we do it on Cataclysm, then we could do the second part on Nightmare Hard immediately.
Yeah. I actually haven't got the unlock on Cataclysm.